How did that make you feel when you saw the Nico clip?
We don't need blacks, we don't need Islam, we don't need
Yes, we don't need the blacks.
Jamaicans, we don't need no one like that.
So she's a very big advocate on the body, the mind, the soul. It's very interesting because you wouldn't expect something like this to come from her. She lied about getting raped. That's what she done. And Victoria, that's really disgusting.
Very bad.
Disgusting. And the guy done time for it. He done time. I'm talking about the man in the mirror. Ooh, I'm asking him to change his ways. But there's a man in the mirror. But you gotta say about yourself. You can look at yourself and make that change. Ow.
Do you know what I hear when I think of October? Do you know what I think of?
What's that?
Black History Month.
Go on, son.
Yeah,
we represented.
no one really speaks about it anymore.
We representing out here.
Ain't that so strange? And today we're going to be speaking about the government.
What, just so bland?
We're going to be speaking about the government, and a word that Tristan used is control, right? We're going to be speaking about the government. We're going to be speaking about control. We're going to be speaking a bit about freedom as well.
And what's relevant? What's going on in today's world?
From London to Lagos, from the Boko Haram situation, from the issues that we're seeing basically with Markus, the recent death there. Like, we need to speak about these things.
Life is life, man.
So episode 37, can we just discuss the matter? Is that okay? Somebody else has returned to the UK.
Who has returned?
And I like him. Young Philly.
I'm back on the pork. I was sleeping for years. I'm back on the pork. I was sleeping for years.
I know right now it's not cool to like Young Philly, but I like him.
Why is it not cool though?
Because of...
Yeah, but there's no facts.
Social... The media's perspective.
We've spoken about this.
We have. But the media's like...
And we said we're going to wait.
Yeah.
That was our verdict.
Bro, this guy's come out. He's put up like two videos on Snapchat and people have just started gunning him.
Yeah,
it's like,
him.
What do they want him to do? Come out and be like, hey, this is blah, blah, blah. This is what's... It's still an open case.
Yeah, you can't speak about
It's an open case. What do they want him to do? Not post? He posts. It's an issue. He don't... Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I was just happy that, you know what?
He's safe.
Let's see how it goes, he's safe. He's back on the end.
You want to hope that his mental health is okay, right? And you want to make sure that they deal with this however they lot need to deal with it.
Yeah.
And we need to stay the F out of it.
That's it.
That is it. And for media, I think, because bro, we spoke about this. This could happen to me or you.
Facts.
We can go in trouble with a girl tomorrow and she's crying something, right? Yeah? And we may not have done nothing. Yeah? Because there's someone out there called who?
Victoria. We need to get to Victoria, but we're coming.
Right?
We're coming.
So we might have not done nothing. And because the media, or you're big in media, they come out and start saying everything. Everyone gets it. And it looks like there's... Once someone puts the accusation on your name, you're tarnished forever. And that could come from a complete, absolute nonsense, like someone evil as Victoria. Yeah, because those actions, those acts are evil. Because man done jail time for what she done. Yeah, but going back, look, media, please. I think if we have an A-list or a type of celebrity or someone who's recognized, when things like this come out, we have to keep it between you lot over there in the courts of the room, and you lot shouldn't be letting this out, because once you say it, it shows that society does not care.
Yep. And it sticks with you.
And it sticks.
It sticks with you. You know?
He's going to be walking down the street and one dickhead who's waved, is going to start saying something. We don't know what position he's at, but just hypothetically speaking, if he's not found guilty, right, some dickhead's going to shout slurs or remarks at him, even though, and that's not nice to live with, people. Let's be humane.
But you know me, the lesson, what's the lesson? What's the teaching moment from this? we have to be careful on the type of woman we choose.
You're not always going to get it right though, Six.
I just said be careful.
Yeah, but...
Emphasis on be careful. No one's perfect. We're not infallible. We're going to make mistakes. But be careful. We are energy beings.
Six, let me tell you something. You could be with your woman for 10 years. For 10 years. And she would do something spiteful that you never thought she would ever do. That's real. There's stories out there. For 10 years, 20 years. And she could do something, and that could be regarding your children. We spoke about this with my man on a while ago.
And I've got something as well. Because that's a great example. For 10 years, something could happen.
Right.
And let me tell you something. As somebody, you're an owner of a pet, right? You could have a dog.
Right.
For a very long time.
They're loyal though.
No, listen to me. Listen to me.
Cool.
If you heard of a story where somebody had a dog and after 10 years, the dog decided to bite the owner, what would you say?
What did you do to the dog?
What did you do to the dog?
What did you do to the dog?
Because it's all about, when we see the dog, right? It's all about how the owner has looked after the dog.
For the whole time.
How the owner has looked after the dog is the reflection of the behavior of the dog. True or false?
True.
So not all the time, and I'm not comparing women to dogs.
Yeah, because this sounds nuts, but I think we're grown enough.
I'm not comparing women
in this
to
podcast
dogs.
to understand what.
Please, goodness
they will come for you in the comments.
Goodness
bro.
me.
but
cool. It just goes to show that, you know, if you treat somebody right, they will treat you right. That's the basic analogy that I'm kind of running with here. So after 10 years and what, this woman's just all of a sudden going to be mean to you, I just can't see how that can be self-inflicted.
And I know why you've gone to that place, because talking on Victoria's case, apparently there was issues prior to this, right?
Oh, you're going to have to bust me on that. I don't know too much.
Oh, really?
All I know is when it comes to a woman, she can either add petrol to your fire or she could pour water on it.
What?
Yeah? That's what I know a woman can do.
Freeze you out of the game.
You're either puffed up or you're all the way down. So tell me about this Victoria girl, because I'm very curious. I know bits and pieces.
First of all, she's got 750,000 followers on Instagram.
Right.
She promotes health, fitness, lifestyle, herbal life, and all of this, right? So she's a very big advocate on the body, the mind, the soul. She's that type of person. So it's very interesting because you wouldn't expect something like this to come from her because of how she portrays herself online, right?
Got you.
So she's a guy's made a friend with her, yeah, and he got a secret recording. So he secretly records her, yeah.
And losing the best thing that's ever happened to you. Like, he's never lived the way he's lived.
By fake nature. By life.
That was just the icing on the cake, babe. Like, that was neither here or there. That was just the principal thing.
She lied about getting raped. That's what she done. And Victoria, that's really disgusting.
Very bad.
Disgusting. And the guy done time for it. He done time.
How long did he have to do?
I'm not sure on that, but he went in. He was inside.
That is.
And do you know what's said about it as well? Do you know what's sad about it? She lined him up. Yeah. She told him to come round. You know, I'm going off of the journalism, the internet stuff that I find, right? She told him to come round. They done their thing. Then before he's left, she's called the police and then told the police when they've arrived that my man's done this. So we couldn't even leave the house. So we got nicked right there and then. She's done it that way.
But why?
And now I've heard other things. That's why I thought you were speaking on the way you was, right? Apparently he's...
Cropped. If anything, I've saved her because some of the parts that the internet didn't hear is mad.
Yeah, you're gonna release the other parts.
Oh, it's mad. There's names, there's people.
So
when you say that, when you say there's names, so there's more than one. There's more than one guy. Like
yeah, she's talking certain things, and this and that with man in North as well that I respect, man.
what-
I don't
no.
want to bring man's this. Yeah.
That type of accusation for a man ends lives.
Yeah, it's irreversible.
You know he could go and
Yeah. It's irreversible.
because you're lying.
It's
You know the
irreversible.
guy. There's a guy on Jeremy Carl. Yeah, this is just me with my knowledge, right? A guy, Jeremy Carl's show got locked off, got cancelled because he done a lie detector test that was 60% true. 60%. That's rubbish. So the lie detector test shows 60% whether it's real or fake, right? That's rubbish statistics. That's trash. Especially if someone's accusing you of doing something. Lied about the guy, right? About him cheating on his wife. Yeah. And that guy, after the show, went and
Similar to How to Catch a Predator. The reason why it's no longer aired online, they caught the guy and then he decided to do that. So
unalive himself. And this is what I'm saying. Like, where's the humanity? Where's the humanity in this shit?
I'm gonna say something that might be controversial.
Go, man. This is DTM Podcast. You heard it here first.
There's a part of me that kind of likes that she was exposed for what she'd done, because I feel like things like this are probably happening more than we realize, but we're not actually getting to witness the end result, to actually see someone record someone and be like, hey, someone's spilling the beans here. How many times have people accused people
and got away with it?
And got away with it, and we don't know. We don't know. The person may have even done time, and it's still not true.
How I feel is, I'm so sorry for victims that have been raped and haven't come out and said anything. And you have someone like this that is punishing women that have actually gone through this situation. Do you know? Like I feel sorry for that. That's when I saw it. That's why it was so disgusting, because women have been battling about speaking about great for many, many years, and when they go, they don't get listened to. You know, men run the world. That's controversial, but men run the world. And I'm going to say that again. Men run the world. They do.
I disagree, but that's for another day. That's for another day.
You think women run the world?
I don't think it's men.
Do you know what I think you're doing?
What?
You're just sexualizing it, ain't you?
How?
Get your head out of the sexual part. Just think of what men do to keep the infrastructure of the world. Think about it. You got to think logically. Don't think about society. Get society out of your head. Okay. You're your own man. Think with your own brain. These buildings you see, what percentage builds it? Yeah? The house that you live in, who built that? Okay, a woman there might have been 2% of women in that helping hand, but who built that?
What's your point?
I'm just saying, men run the world. Who's in power right now? Donald Trump. Just look
I'm gonna think of an argument. I don't have one now.
Just look
He's got me now. But I'll come back.
But yeah,
for now,
I do want to say
men run the world.
Yeah, like I do feel sorry for those victims. Yeah, man. Like Victoria Everest, man. I think they're gonna cancel you. Six said no one can be cancelled. No one's unfollowed her though.
Interesting, yeah. I've seen
no one's unfollowed her. No one's unfollowed her.
Obviously, yeah, she's not in my algorithm. But when I went on her page, her Instagram page, a lot of people in my connections were still following her.
Yeah, I see
like her recent post, they were still liking her picture. Yeah. I was like, are people seeing what's going on? Like, I know not everybody follows the Shade Borough, but come on, guys. Like, isn't she?
You know what it is? It's just gonna be old news. This is what always happens, Six, man.
It gets brushed.
It's just old news. It's just like, okay. And it's really bad.
And people just crack on.
Crack on. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares. I've said that. Nobody really cares. They don't care.
Do you think they don't care when it comes to the issues that men face when it comes to like men speaking about their hurt or their pain? You get what I'm saying? Because just for example, like if a woman was going to be sexually abused, there would be a certain uproar. But a man being sexually abused doesn't get treated the same way.
It's double standards.
Do you know what I mean?
We've always lived in that world, though.
Do you get what I mean? But although it's double standards, it's almost been normalized, but it's not acceptable. It's like us as lads, we accept that people ain't gonna care, but that's not right.
Because what are you gonna do to change it? And that's the move. That's the move that has to happen in order for it to change. We got to make a move. So it's now like, if that happens, we go mad. We got to make an uproar about something like that. The same way they made an uproar that it's not just women that stay in the kitchen. They made noise. Me Too movement.
There needs to be
And then guys, we're just like, so who's the breadwinner? Who's got to bring the money in? We still got to bring it in. But, you know, now it's going like this. Because of social media, you're getting a percentage, a 5% over here that'll be like, no, we both need to grow together. We, you know, now you can see little, but the vast majority over here is still stuck in traditional manner. Do you see what I'm saying?
Victoria is a beautiful girl, a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm saying that isn't for no reason. I believe that pretty privilege exists.
Of course.
So I think the fact that she said it and she uproared about what she was going through, I believe that people will respond to what she's saying differently. Does that make sense?
So I know what you're trying to get at, but
just because of how she profiles
her aesthetics.
Yeah.
Well, you saying the men ain't even going to unfollow it because they need to look at that. Is that what you're saying? Because that's what should really happen. All the men should just go...
They should be disgusted.
Just get rid of her.
Should be disgusted, repulsed.
Yeah.
But that ain't happen.
Good point, bro. Good point.
And I've got on the profile, and that's why I said she's a pretty girl.
Yeah, she got a good body.
Let's not sidestep that bit.
Cool.
That doesn't mean that she can now start doing Matrix through these bullets. No, but I'm like, this pretty privilege has been in your favor for a while now. And it makes me sick. It does.
So you can see, guys, how that's all tied in with Young Philly.
Young Philly.
Who else is there? Diddy's situation. We ain't even spoken about Diddy.
But it was more like Marcus, Young Philly to Victoria.
Yeah.
You're seeing the connection. You're seeing how if you don't make these important choices, it can affect you. Are you seeing the pattern here? Are you seeing that?
Yeah, but before we go anywhere, guys, we're noticing that you lot are watching the podcast. We're getting loads of views, but we're not getting much likes and we're not getting much subscribers.
Tell them.
So please, guys, can you just go and hit that subscribe button right now? Right now. I'm going to pause just for a moment. We're going to have a moment of silence. A moment of silence. Thank you. Please, I hope that you've hit that button.
I really do as well.
Like, comment.
I don't see enough coverage on what's happening in Nigeria.
That a Christian genocide in Africa's most populous country has escaped global attention.
Right.
What's going on in Nigeria?
So a lot of the Christians are actually being attacked. So do you know of something called Boko Haram?
No.
Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Okay. So Boko actually means book, but later on it means Western education. And Haram, as we know, basically means forbidden or sin.
Right.
So Western education is sin or is forbidden, right? So that was the group, and they formed in the early 2000s, shortly after 9/11, so in 2002.
Right.
And it was led by someone called Muhammad Yusuf. He was in power all the way up until 2009. In 2009, they grew and it was much more bigger and powerful, yeah? He died. And then Abubakar Shakur came through and he was even more aggressive. Now, since he's been in reign, 100,000 people have died. 18,000 churches have been burned. And if we're speaking about this year, 7,000 Christians have died. So my question really is...
But why is that?
Why isn't the media speaking about this? Why isn't there enough coverage on this? We see a lot of things being spoken about when it comes to Gaza, when it comes to Israel, Palestine, but why are people not speaking about what's happening in Nigeria?
So the interesting one.
It's crazy.
You've just educated me there as well.
I'm even sweating because it's
a hot topic.
It's a hot topic, bro.
It's a hot topic. It's yeah. I think you need to create awareness on that, like what's going on.
It's ridiculous.
I think you need to create awareness on it.
And the videos that I've been seeing, Tristan, the videos, like these Christians are still going to church and their church is burnt down.
Look at that. They're refusing. Holy moly. God bless them. Look at this.
We praise your name.
Wow. You can stop it right.
Are they going into like the burnt down church?
The burnt down church, bro.
And they're still praying.
And they're still praying. So it's like
that's their only hope, bro.
Bro, it made me think about my faith. Right. Do you get what I mean? It's like we have the ability to go to church comfortably. Right. We know it's there.
Yeah.
But what about if it isn't there? Is our faith still intact? Are we still gonna?
I tell you all the time, Six? Don't let me get mad on this pod right now.
Mad because I'm mad.
What do I tell you? God's always with you. You don't need the church there.
But sometimes it's hard without it.
You got to pray and you got to have people amongst you. The Christianity spirit, you got to have it around you. They've got each other. When they go there, they congregate, isn't it? And they've got each other. That's what they've got. So when they go there, it's just this is just the flesh. The church is just the flesh, but spiritually, they've got each other, bro, and God. That's why they're probably even still there, because they're praying to God. Because a lot of them have been annihilated, like what you said. They're being killed. So I think you lot, whoever's out there, and if this ever finds you, right, continue praying to God.
Amen.
Continue praying to God. Amen. And it doesn't matter if there's a church or not, but pray, faith and hope. That is going to keep you going. Yeah? Especially in survival moments. That's all you have. Do you feel me?
No, I love that. Because I cannot even fathom what these people are going through.
We can't fathom a lot of things, you know?
Can't fathom it.
And you know what, speaking on that, we're getting deep now, but just like natural disasters, we don't know what a natural disaster is living in the UK.
At all.
Really?
At all.
There's sinkholes in China, or it was Thailand, one of the places, I think it was Thailand. They got sinkholes, the city's going underground. Like just these little things that I like to look at and cherish of my life, the little things that matter, the little things. I'm like, we don't even come across stuff like that. All we do is jump out our bed and we look at our phone and we see all this disaster amongst us. Every day you wake up and you turn your phone on, is it good? Is it good?
But what I'm finding is there's a power in what the media choose to show.
Of course, it's always been there.
There's a power.
Let's take it back. Let's take it back to the 90s. When they used to show Africa on TV, they used to show starving kids, right? Kids with flies all over their face, yeah? Anorexic looking kids, children. That was their full promo on Africa, right? And when I've spoken to my boys and they're African, that's not all of Africa. But media chose to pick on the worst parts of Africa. And that's what media does. As I always say, they go to the negative part of things. Why? Because chaos sells. And I'm always going to stand on that. Because chaos is better. And also, it's all business and money. But nothing's coming from the heart. Nothing's coming from that. Cutthroat everything. Everyone get cutthroat. Do you know what I'm saying? They've been doing that, Six. They've been doing that. Why were they showing us that? Because when I grew up in London, I'm a westernized black man, right? I'm a westernized African, if you want to call it that, right? So all I know is luxury. I'm going to say that. How we live is luxury.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because you know, they've put certain things in our faces. We remember seeing certain things when we was younger on the TV.
Right.
It made us feel a certain way. I hear you. So why are they not showing it now when it's happening with Nigeria? Why do you think they're like, we're not going to show that? Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Political crisis, man. Like the
people
there's
back,
a lot going on, Six.
The people back at home, please put in the comments why you think there isn't that much coverage on the persecution that's happening with the Christians in Nigeria. Please tell me why you think
I didn't know this was happening, though.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
And a lot of people don't know.
And I think this is why we're here, to spread awareness, man.
Yeah, because this stuff needs to be... People are dying. People are dying. And for what?
Yeah.
And for what?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, something I wanted to touch on while we're kind of speaking about Africa is emergency aid crisis. I feel like there needs to be an improvement in the emergency aid crisis. What am I speaking about? When there's an emergency, when there's a fire in a building, what I've seen on certain videos has just alarmed me. How long it's taken for the fire brigade to get there on site to deal with the issue has been taking too long. So sometimes they've had to deal with things on their own accord. I've seen so many videos where people have had to jump out of buildings in Africa. In Africa. I'm talking Ghana, Nigeria, yes. Because it takes them too long for the police to get there or the fire brigade. It takes too long. They're already starting to die. So why is that happening?
Are you saying in this type of world we're living in, the era, the time that we're talking about like now, you're saying Africa should be up to date? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes,
I'm saying this. Why are they still so far behind? Is that what you're trying to get
100%, 100%. When there's a crisis, people should be there on demand, and I don't know why this is still an issue in 2025.
All right, I've been told that we can't say third world country anymore. I can't remember the right terminology, so you lot write in the comments what we're allowed to say. But I've heard that we can't say third world country. Now, when you hear third world country, what does that give you? Africa?
It gives me developing country. So a developing country is not one that's fully been developed. And yeah, I would consider certain places in Africa to be third world country, for sure.
So why is your expectation so high now? Is that because of technology? What you're seeing a lot of things happen, but you're like, but Africa doesn't look like it's keeping up.
I don't even think that's a high expectation. I think emergency aid is just basic.
It should be normalized.
Basic civilization. Do you get what I mean?
But this is what I'm saying. It's not. We get free healthcare. It's a luxury in the UK. Can you see? You got to look from our perspective of how we view life, bro.
No, you're raising a good point because you're showing me that I already have a bias because I'm seeing it from a Western standpoint.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
And I'm trying to apply that to a place that isn't Western. And I think I'm always gonna do that because I have this perspective.
Because you've been
westernized.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And your perspective is, and then you wake up and then you see these things and things happen. You plug things in your wall, it starts the electric. You was talking about Ghana, blackout. It's still happening. Why blackouts even exist still?
Light off, yeah.
Light off, that's it.
Yeah.
Why is that still existing in today? But it's because we're ahead. They're still catching up, bro. So the ambulance or the healthcare is still, it's behind. We're just quicker. We can go there, they can fix your leg. They're going to take a bit longer to fix your leg.
These are good points you're mentioning. But when I hear of the economy doing so well, you know, people going back home, people really investing in properties, I just would have assumed that when it came to certain emergency aid crisis, we would know how to at least deal with that. We would know how to put a fire out.
They're probably better.
Do you know what I mean?
They're probably better, but they're still not up to scratch. The UK struggle. They struggle, Six. They want to lock down NHS. They don't really want the free healthcare. But it's us people that's standing there fighting for NHS. Because bruv, listen, if you get mashed up in London, yeah, and they say there's no free NHS or free healthcare, bro, bro.
It's
You
true.
gotta go
It's
into your
true.
pocket to fix your leg. And that could cost you 2 bags. I don't even know, I'm just hypothetically, but that could cost you.
Yeah, it could cost you a mad amount.
Madness.
A mad amount.
Madness.
A mad amount.
Out of nowhere, you gotta pay that. And if you ain't got the funds to show that you can afford it,
Then,
they
mate.
might not fix your leg. That's how some countries are still living, see?
Facts.
They're still living in that place. And going off of government and control, you know, it's right in front of us, man. It's right in front of us. And you've made some valid points today. But this is what we are here to do, discuss the matter.
We are. And we want to let the people know back at home, you know, especially those in Africa, that we can see you. You know, your pain isn't going unnoticed.
Yeah.
And we have a type of platform where we're going to speak about these things and we're going to voice it, you know. So we're going to be the voice for those who can't speak.
And I like to say, we'll say prayers for you lot, man, as well, in Africa. And anyone that's going through the struggles, we will say prayers for you. Because we're fortunate to be here.
So fortunate.
And be in this type of luxury environment where we can get clean water, you know, where we can get food. You know what I'm saying?
We've got a healthcare system that's pretty
You got
all right.
clothes. You can be clothed. All these things we take for granted. We really do. I don't, though. I don't. I wake up every morning and I thank God. That's it. I thank God just to rise up, man.
Because imagine if this Boko Haram was in the UK.
Was here. I always think that.
If the Boko Haram
I always
was
think
in
that
the
about them.
UK.
That's why I brought up natural disaster 6. Because I always think stuff like that. I always think, what if we was at war? What if what was my point?
You always think about this stuff. What about if we was at war? We're speaking about Boko Haram. What about if it came to the UK?
What if the natural disasters was here? Bro, how would we can't deal with a little bit of rain. The UK struggles with a bit of rain. And then if snow comes, we're all like, you can't go work. The train stopped running. So if we have a natural proper disaster, what did we have the other day? Yesterday, it was like Storm Amy. I think we had a little Storm Amy, she come through. Yeah, I think it was Amy or Emma, one of the two you lot, yeah? But Storm Amy was here, and apparently she's a strong winds and at 80 miles per hour type of winds, licking down bins, and we're panicking over that. It's got to be broadcasted. But people in other places, bro, they got the floor going. And when I see that, I just think, whoa, man, you got to run for your life.
This is natural disasters is dangerous, but I'm just this Islamic terrorist group is what I'm going to call them. If they was in the UK, you'll be afraid to go to the gym. You'll be afraid to go to church. If you are a Christian, that is, you'll be afraid to go to work. You'll be afraid to maneuver freely. It's so funny because we're speaking about freedom, but we might forget that moving freely is a gift.
Yes.
To be able to go on a bus is a gift, though.
Yeah.
To be able to catch a train is a gift, though.
Yeah.
Because some people can't do it.
Yeah.
They can't move freely.
No.
It's crazy.
It is crazy, man.
When I really thought about it, I was like, bro, I just be getting line backs. I can just get here. I can just hop on.
You could just move. And some people can't even leave their
They
yard.
can't do that.
Yeah.
They can't do that because of the danger. So just something to think about.
So to sum that up, yeah, what you're saying is there's a group out there and they're killing Christians.
They're absolutely killing Christians in Nigeria. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Wow. Wow. That's a sad moment.
It's so sad. It's so sad. Right? We can go to Diddy because he's just been sentenced.
Yeah, he's got flipping 4 years, 55 months.
Yeah.
50 months, 55 months.
50 months. So that's 4 years and 2 months.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that? Is that long? Is that justified? Did he boss case?
He's not going to feel like that.
I saw the artist illustration on Academics page.
Let me.
Did you see that the artist drew Diddy in the court?
Yeah,
courtroom.
crying.
Yeah,
he's crying. So let me show what Diddy said in the courtroom. Right, Diddy said, "I lost my sense of self-respect. I have been humbled and broken to my core.
Yeah,
I hate myself right now. I've been stripped down to nothing. I am truly sorry for it all, no matter what they say." And that's what he said. So I feel like he's had an awakening for his actions in there. And it's sad because it always takes us to get to the bottom of the barrel to then realize what we've actually caused or what we've done. And humans have been doing this for many years, but your question was, is it enough? Ask God.
Ask God.
Ask God. Only God will know. I can't answer that, and I'm not here to punish another man. So yeah, you gotta ask God. You know, it's a very vague answer, but you know, I saw Diddy put his hands on a woman, and for me, I'll just give you 5 years just for that alone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just for that alone, I'm giving you 5 years. So I've seen that. And men that hit women are trash. Scumbags, as Bouncer would say. Scum. So, you know, I don't know if that's enough. And then he had 77 charges against his name? Something around that, around 77. So, boy, and you only got 5 years? To me, people celebrate a green down the road. It's got the same time as Diddy. How does that make sense? If we want to go back to the government's way of thinking, you know what I'm going to say? If you got money, we'll help you out of sticky situations. So
Diddy's son said this. Christian Combs addresses the court during his dad's sentencing, and he says the following: "I am the only one who most resembled my dad, my mannerisms. My whole life I studied my dad up and down. He is the greatest man in the world, my superhero. He told me to treat women like a queen, and I do." The last sentence. "I see in his eyes, as his twin, that he has changed." I smiled when I read that. I did.
Trying to save his dad, man.
Trying to save his dad, and
it's Pops, man. It's Pops.
Who wouldn't do that?
Nicki Minaj tried to save her brother. You know, and he's a rapist. So
who wouldn't do?
When it comes to family members, you know, it gets deep. It goes one way or the other, really. But you know, as I said, Nicki, you know,
okay,
back to her brother.
Now, more like a bigger conversation. Like when we see the situation with Diddy, I'm just kind of like thinking about hip hop. And we just spoke about Young Thug literally last week. So do you think this will have, like, will Diddy's case, Young Thug's case, will it have any impact on hip hop culture? Just for the simple fact that these two are big icons that have kind of managed to escape big time. Like, what message does that give to hip hop, or is there none?
I just think things are unraveling. All the dirt that was at the bottom is coming to the top now. Like, so we're just seeing it. What was going on back then? It's just gonna create history, and we now have to go into another realm of hip hop. So hip hop's just gonna change in that aspect, but it won't be now, but how we view things before, it's going to slowly be everyone's going to adapt to it.
Okay, I've got
the snitching stuff.
Yeah.
It's never going to be acceptable, but people are going to do it.
Okay, good.
You with me?
Good. Because I was literally going to be like, okay, so how are we going to move forward from the things that's happened?
Yeah.
Will there still be naughty parties?
Yes.
With baby oil?
Yes.
Will they still be flying out girls from different states?
Yes.
Even though P. Diddy was charged with prostitution because it was considered that way?
Don't you see the cycle of humans?
What is it?
They set a boundary and we find a way around it. That is what humans do. So the government set things here and then we figure out, they want me to do this and do that. Can I still get on the other side? That's what humans do. And I kind of feel like we need that chase. We need it.
I can't lie, I did think Diddy was going to be in for a longer period of time. Seeing the sentencing, it was a big shock to me. But I was like, okay, here we are. I thought there would be a bit more of them throwing the book at him. I thought he would be punished as an example because of such a big figurehead he is. But that hasn't happened. I feel like it's been a bit of a slap on the wrist. Considering all of this uproar, video, this person saying it, this person, he's been doing this, he might have even Kim Porter, all of this stuff saying.
He's been in prison for a year.
10 months, nearly a year, 10 to 12 months.
Look how quick that's gone, bro.
Quick.
Wow.
Quick.
Wow. Not for him, but for us out here.
Yeah.
That's blown past.
So 4 years, now we only do 3 years and 2 months. Ish, roughly. Mad. We was all screaming, baby, oil and all of this, and now here we are. Well, you know. Interesting.
Yeah, so relevant stuff, if we go into that bag.
Yeah.
Cardi B, Nicki's going back and forth.
Yeah.
I don't really care about their beef. I think they've both got their own agenda.
I like their beef. I can't lie.
Do you know what it is? I love my Nicki, innit? And when she starts doing all this stuff, it makes me drift away. Do you know what I'm saying? When
Steph would never.
I like my idols, or can I call him my idol? I'm a fan. I like let's call him my idol, right?
Yeah.
Like I like people like Nicki who are, and anyone that I like, I don't like to see them start dropping the standards that they've kept. You know,
it's not cute.
I saw Skeppy's being nicked for a driving drug ban, a driving offence in Buckinghamshire or Buckingham. Like,
he was speeding, and while he was also under the influence of drugs. Yes.
Like Skeppy's the guy. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the goats, and I don't like seeing that.
Why not?
I like the stand. I like them to keep that stand. I don't like it, bro.
Bruv, they're human beings.
I know. And
it's a reminder. When these things happen, I'm like, good. Not because I wanted it to happen, but because we need these reminders to know that, yes, you man are human beings like us.
Yeah.
And sometimes we get too excited.
Yeah.
And we might do something. I looked at the case. He was driving like 36 miles per hour. On a 30 miles per hour limit.
36 miles over the limit.
Okay, he's speeding. Like, for real.
I think they look at that as money.
Yeah, man.
That's all money.
They saw him in his Rolls Royce
and said, yep.
We got to follow that guy.
We got to see what he's up to.
Yeah, that's what it probably was.
Yeah, got to see what he's up to.
I wanted to make a passing point on Sasha Release. Only because I saw Bouncer, your boy, speaking about it, and I thought it was funny. Because I think Bouncer's summation was, you know, her being taken away from the contract with Nala, almost is like, you know, it kind of happened because she was speaking about this whole the Islamophobe thing, when it's not true.
What do you think it is?
It's not true. It's not true.
What do you think it is?
I was really looking at Instagram, having conversations, even with you. And there's something called repudiatory law. What did he say?
Say it again.
Repudiatory breach. Repudiatory breach.
Repudiatory.
What is that? What's that word?
Repudiatory.
What's that word?
This guy's really been in these books lately, isn't it?
I have. So repudiatory breach is actually concept in contract law. And it basically means when another party either acts or says something in a way that makes it impossible for the other party to uphold their contract, they have to let you go.
Right.
So if you're doing something too crazy against the contract, they have to let you go by contract.
It's the same
purposes.
like Ginger J, he's got to go. Gotta go.
So when we saw her make certain comments towards Islam, my thinking is maybe she could have done that to her advantage. So with the repudiatory breach, a lot of celebrities...
That sounds mad wild. What you're saying sounds absolutely
But I'm standing on this. With the repudiatory breach, a lot of celebrities take advantage of this because it can be in their best interest. We saw this happen in 2002 with Kanye West, with Adidas and Balenciaga. Right? He was acting the fool just because he wanted out of the contract, and then he was independent. That's something he actually wanted.
So when careful, man, that's borderline selling your soul and all that stuff, man.
Not really. It's knowing the law.
No, but
it's knowing the law.
Yeah, but media is gonna think that's what you really believe.
It's knowing the law. It's playing the game.
If you've got millions of followers and you're saying outrageous stuff like that, especially religion based, the world is gonna be like, what? You want to be walking around, bro? You gotta still move. 6, man.
Listen. Everyone's playing a game, and I'm not here to say this is what Sasha Elise is doing. I'm just telling you what law is. So I'm just saying that you could look at it and think, oh.
So basically,
she got taken out of Nala's babies.
We're looking at it at face value.
We're looking at face value when it's not that.
And it's not that.
It's not actually that. And she actually mentioned in one of the posts that she put up that a while back, she actually wanted to get out of the Nala's baby whole deal. She said that she wanted to get out of that.
Was you doing a lot of digging there, bro? He said you're a journalist now, yeah?
We ain't no regular journalists, bro. We're doing our research. We're doing our research, and we're only going to get better with time.
Yeah, but
I thought that was so interesting because, you know, people can see things a certain way, but when you actually look at the law and you actually look at the facts, I was like, maybe this chaos was actually her control and a calculated way to break free from the system that she clearly no longer wanted to serve. So I thought that was quite interesting. When I go and see my mum, who lives slightly outside of London, I get welcomed by all of these flags, the British flag, the English flag, and I didn't know how to feel about that. What does that mean? And then Tristan sent me over the clip of Nico going under the skies, and then I think I got a bit of the meaning there.
You understood what was going on.
How did that make you feel when you saw the Nico clip?
Yeah. We don't need blacks, we don't need fucking Islam, we don't need fucking
Yes, we don't need the blacks.
We don't need no one like that. That's
you,
the far I think the great
what would you do if you saw a black right now?
Do you know where I've got my bag?
What would you do?
I've got 3 knives in my bag, I've got a fucking blade.
It's nothing new.
Did you expect that? When you saw that march, did you see it as a racist march or not? Because I didn't. Maybe I'm being naive.
Not that it's racist, just purely on racism. It's not just purely racism. There's just little drips and drabs of racism in there, yes. And then there's other political views that they might want, e.g. homes, e.g. Jobs. You know, they've been screaming that for a while. But, bro, none of that surprises me. When you work to the corporate world, sorry to say, we spoke about it, you have to play the game. Why does that even exist? Because it's what it is. It is what it is, isn't it? I don't know why we expected anything. It's just that the truth is, it's there. It come to light.
It's aggressive though, T.
Yeah, to stab him up or whatever, what she said. I got a knife, I got all of this. It was just like, I've got a thing here so I could do my thing. I'm like, this a little crony old woman. Go and sit down. Sit your backside down. That's all I was thinking.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, you screwed you can't even move. Go and sit down. That's all I was thinking, 6. When I saw that, Nico did well though. He's a funny guy, man.
He does so well, man.
Nico, you are a funny man.
Nico for president, Nico for mayor, Nico for prime minister, Nico. Just Nico.
Just Nico.
Bro, I'm a fan of Nico, man. Been a fan.
Funny,
been
man.
a fan.
Yeah, I've been tapping into their little things there. They went on a trip the other day. And they went to the most expensive hotel and they had to spend as much as they could. Him, Chunks, I think there was 4 of them. All of them lot went out there.
Pick up the beta squad.
Yeah, and it was so funny. They had to spend. So imagine you going to a hotel. Yeah, it's the most expensive hotel. Yeah, and you got to spend the most money. And then at the end of it, whoever's team loses got to pay the bill.
That's sick.
It's a sick game.
Yeah.
It's a sick game. I thought it was sick. I watched that still. It's a good game.
That man got the budget clearly.
Yeah, they turn up in a limousine. You know, so they turn up in a limousine. Remember, that's going on someone's bill.
Yeah.
You get me? So all of that. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Today has been a bit left, right, up, down. And do you know why it's like that, guys? Because there's so much happening. There's so much to speak on. Me and Six has got our personal life. We're going to wrap it up soon, though.
We are.
So, Six, I want you to take a moment. I want you to look at the camera. And I want you to say something motivational to these people.
Okay.
If I could, I would play the music, but I can't. You know, we ain't Kai Sonat. We ain't Kai.
No, I'll do it in the edit.
Yeah, do it in the edit. Right, so, just say something to the camera where, you know, you could help inspire someone. And just, there you go. I'll count you in. 3, 2, 1, go.
Guys, it all starts with self. Whatever idea you have, whatever it is that you're thinking, maybe it's not all the way sorted out. It's okay. Just start. Make sure you have the right people around you. Make sure you're believing in something internal and external. My source of joy is God, but it could be something different for you. But I'm going to say tap into that and stay focused on that and allow that energy to move you from point A to point B, right? It's very, very much possible. Look at the people around you, and if they're not inspiring, then ask yourself why you've allowed them to be there. And that's the advice I'll give to you, because iron sharpens iron. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, look around and make sure those people also have a dream too. And that is the message from DTM Podcast, your boy Six is giving to you today. Now, Tris.
Beautiful.
I'm going to count you in, no pressure.
I ain't got my camera though, so.
Oh, it don't matter. We don't care. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit them.
Guys, whoever can hear this, if you've got a dream, chase it. Believe in yourself. Nothing's going to come easy. Nothing. But what you have to remember is you need to stay consistent. You have to work hard. You're going to lose. You're going to win. You're going to lose. But it's all about the bounce back and take things in strides as best as you can. Also, the people around you, it's very important to make sure they're at the same level as where you are at. Don't let no one tell you you can't do anything, because the world is your oyster. Yeah, you can get whatever you want if you channel that energy and put your mind to it. So just remember, stay consistent, work hard, and enjoy. And just make sure you're ready for whatever's to come. And yeah, man, that's the aim, to be successful. And that's DTM Podcast.
Love that. You got 2 motivational speeches right there.
Yeah.
Love that. I've got some questions for Tristan. 2 questions.
You got questions for me?
Got him. See, got him today, yeah?
Yeah, come on, because time's ticking.
Why did Morgan Freeman...
This guy. Is it an A and B question?
No. Why did Morgan Freeman take so long for us to see him in movies? Why was he at an older age before we saw him in big movies? Why?
Because he was grafting.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
No. You want to guess again?
Was there a gatekeeper?
Somehow.
There was a gatekeeper.
Somehow.
Stopping him from getting...
Somehow.
Yeah. That's the only thing I'd think.
It was a good attempt. The answer is because it all falls in line. Yeah. He was doing theatre, and everyone was saying you're great at theatre, but you wouldn't be good at movies and TV. So he didn't bother try.
He didn't even try.
He didn't try.
Wow.
Then he was really old. He was in his 40s when he went for his first audition in TV and movie, and they said, "You are fantastic."
Wow. Do you know what that story brings me back to? The elephant story. You tie a baby elephant to the tree,
When
the
it's
elephant
young.
grows,
Yeah.
and it still thinks it can't pull the tree because it's just been channeled in that. This is why I say don't listen to society. You got to listen to what's within. If you believe, you go and chase that. Whatever you believe, you do it. Because, listen, the world's going to tell you can't do this. This is how you should do it, and this way. But none of them's doing it themselves. So just go out there and get what you can. Yeah, we're wrapping up, guys. Can I say this first?
Go on.
And then if we can remember, we can put this will continue into the next episode. An all-female club allegedly closed down on its opening night because no one purchased a single bottle. Now, whether that's true or not, I want to discuss the divide of men and women. So we can keep that there for the next episode. So you lot can tune in. Yeah, so if you want to hear us discuss that, this is one thing. Remember that. A female-only club closed down. Yeah, because no one purchased
I've got a lot to say about this.
Bottle, yeah?
Got a lot.
Cool. I've got one for 6 before we run off.
All right.
What would you rather? Live in a world with no music or live in a world being blind? Whew.
No music. It was hard, but yeah, vision over everything.
You want vision?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a hard one, isn't
That
it?
was a good one.
It's a hard one. I got him thinking. Talk.
Guys, we appreciate it, man. This has been episode 37. We've spoken about freedom, spoken about control, we've spoken about the government, a lot of buzz keywords, and we've gone through the Markus situation, and we've gone through the Boko Haram and many more interesting things that we have discussed today.
Some sad, some good, some knowledge, some teachings.
So we hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah,
hope
man.
you've stuck around.
Remember to please like, comment, subscribe. That's going to help boost our algorithm and help us give you better content. Now, one more thing before I go, right? Please clean behind your ears and your belly button. Please do so. Yeah? Clean behind those ears and that belly button. Yeah? And keep the hygiene, top notch.
That was like my ex. It's time to get out of here now.
So that's DTM Podcast. It's
you guys.
That's going to make
Us guys.
It's you guys. That's going to make
Us guys.
DTM Podcast. We are out.
Yeah.
Discuss the matter.